Mr Speaker.
Gareth Hughes.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou kia ora. I rise to oppose the Crown Minerals Permitting and Crown Lands Bill. I'm opposing it because of the content. Look, this is a bad bill passed through a bad process. But I think more importantly, it's because of its impact on core Kiwi values, which is that we love our conservation estate, we love our natural environment, and we want to protect it. It goes against our values as well because it contains an egregious amendment, the Anadarko Amendment, which goes against a core Kiwi value, which is we can make our world a better place, we can do the right thing, and we have stood up for so many progressive causes over the decades in New Zealand. This goes against the Kiwi value to do the right thing and protest. I also, thirdly, rise to oppose it because of the economic strategy that's behind this bill about to become law. The drill it, mine it, frack it approach to economic development, this dirty, old-fashioned 19th century economic agenda, it isn't delivering for our economy. That's why we've got the worst ever economic performance in over 50 years. The plan's in tatters with oil companies like Petrobras, Apache leaving the company. We see others like Anadarko delaying their activity. Mr Speaker, what this country is crying out for is real, tangible, positive economic solutions, and that's what I seek to talk about in this short call. Firstly, I want to raise some comments on this bill, look at the Anadarko Amendment before looking at some of those positive economic solutions we need for Aotearoa New Zealand. So firstly, the bill does have some positive amendments. We'd like to thank the submitters and the Select Committee for including those. They include the Pike River Royal Commission of Inquiry recommendations. It includes the ability now to put a moratorium on certain mining types. However, there are many numerous problems with this bill. The whole purpose of the bill is where it's flawed, is where it goes wrong. The concrete foundations are cracked. We see the whole purpose is about picking winners in this one sector, oil, gas, fracking and mining. It's about disempowering communities. It's about weakening the powers and role and ambit of the Conservation Minister. We now see the Minister of Energy involved in access agreements. We see the changing role of the Minister of Energy. His job's now to attract permit applications. We see changes to Schedule 4, where now the decisions on what should be included or taken out, the control is in an unprecedented fashion being given to the Cabinet, and we know where this Cabinet's going to go. It's lengthening permits, which is convenient for the mining industry, and then that's the agenda. It's trying to support the mining industry, trying to pick winners. It's a lazy economic gamble, hoping that someone else, mostly foreign-controlled companies, will find something in the soil. They'll benefit, yet we know in terms of royalties, in terms of taxes, in terms of jobs vis-a-vis other sectors of our economy, Kiwis and the New Zealand economy isn't going to be the winner. When we look at the Anadarko Amendment, Supplementary Order Paper number 205, this is lawmaking at its worst. We're picking a specific industry to get specific legal protections that no other industry gets. It's an amendment, a legislation passed under a hasty process, introduced on Easter Sunday, no Select Committee hearing, no Bill of Rights Act vet, yet we see the government come in attacking some eminent New Zealanders like former Prime Ministers, the current New Zealander of the Year, eminent legal professionals. Absolutely shocking performance from the Minister of Energy and Attorney General, and we're seeing the amendment substantively trying to turn the New Zealand military into the private security forces of the oil and gas sector. So it's egregious, abhorrent legislation. It goes against those core Kiwi values, but what gives me hope is why they're introducing it. And they're introducing it because they're scared, because they know that protesting works. It worked in terms of Petrobras. So while the criminal penalties have been increased, we know that this is just going to go down as a challenge to those people in New Zealand who love and want to protect our marine environment. You're going to see more protests as a result of this legislation than you were before. And Mr Speaker, they want to protest because they want to stand up for a clean, smart economy. This is what PricewaterhouseCoopers is talking about with their recent estimate. We could be earning $22 billion. This is what the successful business leaders are talking about when they say we could be building 50,000 jobs in clean energy. This is what other people are saying. We could be saving $600 million a year per annum in terms of electricity savings by moving to a 100% renewable electricity sector. Mr Speaker, this is our vision for our economy, not flogging off the assets and not digging it up, mining, fracking and drilling. It's about investing in our sustainable brand. It's about building prosperity that's long-term, not the boom and bust cycle Catherine Delahunty talked about. It's about a real, smart, sustainable vision, and that's what we're inspired, that's what we're motivated about. It's what we're standing up for in this Parliament. We're going to keep doing it, Crown Minerals permitting and Crown Lands bills or not, Mr Speaker. We're standing up for a smarter future for New Zealand.
Members' time
Kia
has
ora.
expired. Mark Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'll take a call. Just want to congratulate